There we go. And hello, everyone, and welcome to Pajama Jam, the November 2nd edition, with Tara and
Sarina!
Yay! And we're Sarina.
We are Sarina.
And yeah.
If I lean this way, no, if
Right.
I lean this way and put my arm up, put my other arm up, and then you lean. If you lean, and then.
Okay, now lean.
We're Sarina. We kind of look like twins.
Be like, hey, Sarina.
How's it going? Oh, I'm looking the wrong way.
Hi.
Hello.
All right, I'm looking back.
And actually, I do think you're in this direction, Lake Worth and all.
I am directionally challenged.
Okay.
It is true. It is true. So welcome everyone to we'll stop the banter now. No, we won't. But welcome to the Warrior Goddess love streaming thing. Pajama Jam. Pajama Jam. Yeah. Right. And as we said, I'm Tara and that's
Sarina.
Yeah. And we're Sarina. And so for tonight's Pajama Jam, what we're going to do is kind of just hang out. Yes, there is a plan. Yes, it can be modified. It is loose. And we're just here to be with you, to spend some time, hanging out. We're in our jammies. Mine have little unicorns and show us the hood. Some more dragon. Yes, there we go. Like now we're like the secret order. Are we the secret order of pajama wearers? Like there's some weird thing happening here.
Super secret handshake and all sorts of things.
Right.
It's really hot.
It's too hot for that. It is really hot. Yeah, I mean, I've got the fire and I've got my cozy jammies, but it's like 76 in this house right now because I'm in Texas. So yeah. But it felt really cozy. So
it looks cozy.
It feels cozy. Sisterhood.
Sisterhood.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my gosh. Way to go, Heather.
Sisterhood.
Awesome.
Boom. Gosh, we like such great folks. So
the secret warrior goddess or the warrior goddess order of the sisterhood.
The sisterhood. See, yeah, there we go. See, I'm gonna put it back up. Ta-da, and take it back down.
I love that you've been in pajamas all day. I have not been. Although this is like my 4th costume change for today.
Nice.
Because I had to cover the political shirt I had on earlier because that wasn't appropriate for meetings and things. And then I put on a comfy shirt and then I'm in pajamas. And I think I wore a turtleneck this morning because it was really cold. It's been quite the day.
Yeah. I mean, it's that time of year too with just weather that you can go from like really warm stuff. Like you have to bundle up in the morning to like, well, here in Texas anyway, where you're wearing like shorts in the afternoon.
Hi, Cinda.
Cinda, hello. Love received. So welcome everyone and sending y'all love too. This is kind of just a big snuggle love fest. So
yeah, grab a beverage if you like. I have Flow water in a box and hibiscus tea in my thing.
I am drinking Spindrift sparkling water, grapefruit, which means it has a little bit of juice in it, and a whole
That's one of my favorites.
Water. Isn't it good? It's yummy. I don't generally care for grapefruit drinks, but I like this one. It's the perfect amount of grapefruit. Oh, wow, I should be like a paid endorser for Spindrift. Hello.
I also love their lime. Is it raspberry? One is pretty good. What are you all drinking tonight? What's warming you during this eve of the election? Olives.
Someone called us Pookies.
Oh. I was thinking that was a beverage or a snack.
No, hi Pookies. That is a good beverage name though. Hi. Drink. Hi Pookies. That's good. I like that. Maybe for tomorrow night, I'll like put a piece of tape over my can that says "Hi Pookies."
Wine, sleepy time tea. I think that's one of the things that really helps my nervous system at night, and is finding a beverage that I like. Actually, after we get off, because I will be going to bed very shortly, I'm going to be making, what's it called? Bone broth protein powder, warm, so it feels like it's cocoa because it's chocolate flavored.
Right. It's chocolate flavored bone broth powder. Yes. I'm fascinated by this. We had plans, but please tell me more about this. Do you add water? What is?
I do. I add hot water, or if I haven't met my macros for the night, then I'll also add cashew milk, or oat milk, or something of that kind. Yogi stress relief tea. That sounds good too. And yeah, so
is it yummy?
I think it is. It tastes like cocoa to me.
Does it? Okay.
I literally just have like a mug and I put a scoop in and then I mix it with hot water and I drink it. And then in the morning I have the same thing except except instead of water, sometimes I'll mix it with coffee.
Like with made coffee, or like some coffee grind, like some instant coffee grinds, or like how do you do this?
I'll do drip coffee and then pour it into the.
So then you're kind of getting like a mocha thing because you got the chocolate flavor with the coffee, and it's bone broth,
and it doesn't taste like bone broth, but it has 20 grams of protein per serving.
What fascinating times we live in! Like I love this. That like this is a thing.
I'll bring it over to your house next week.
Thank you. I want to try it for real.
Or this weekend, actually. I'll bring it.
Yeah.
I have vanilla, chocolate, pumpkin spice, and I may have turmeric.
I don't think I want turmeric. But the rest, and I don't think I want pumpkin spice, but vanilla and chocolate, totally try. Totally try.
You should get
it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking. Does it promote root growth? I get it. Look at that. Dawn's here. Okay. So Deirdre called us Pookies. Just thought. She's like, it's Deirdre. Sleepy time tea with honey and chamomile and 6 deep cleansing breaths. Oh, beautiful. Oh, someone wants to know about your bone broth brand. Alliteration.
It's Ancient Nutrition. They also make my probiotics in case anyone cares. And they made my milk frother. So that is the key to a great protein drink, is to get a milk frother. And it doesn't matter if you're using non-dairy milk or water, but if you have the right protein powder, it will make it this thing, fluffy.
Is this foamy? Is
like foamy, fluffy. Ancient Nutrition. I'll even type it into the chat box. Ancient Nutrition.
Sleepy time tea. Yes. Ancient
I found it when I was looking for an alternative to whey.
Yeah.
Because I drink 2 to 3 protein shakes a day. Thank you.
Aww.
Okay. Shall we get on with the show? I would love to show them my night routine.
Please do.
Okay. So I just found this last week, but it is divine. It's MAC Mineralize, and it's volcanic ash exfoliator. Exfoliator. Is that right? Yeah.
Sure.
And it's fabulous. Oh, I just read the instructions. Use 1 to 3 times per week. Oops.
You've been using it every day?
I have been. It's making my face super shiny, as you can see from the screen.
It is really shiny. Does it feel like really soft and moisturized? Like, does it feel really good though?
It does. Really, it feels great. And it smells good. I also, I didn't grab it, but I also use Lush moisturizer afterwards before I go to bed. And between those, I use this, which I'm actually going to use while we're on screen. This is Yes to Tomatoes. I have no idea why it's called that. Clear skin for all types. Detoxifying charcoal micellar cleansing water. Yes to coming clean with detoxifying charcoal and micellar water to gently remove makeup, cleanse, and moisturize all in one without rinsing. Ta-da.
Does it have tomatoes in it, maybe?
I don't know. This is hilarious. Aloe, water, a bunch of words I can't pronounce, which probably means it's bad for me. Witch hazel, charcoal. Oh, there is tomato in it.
Hence, see, oh, we solved a mystery. Now we know why it's called tomatoes.
Weird. Anyways, I'm going to apply this while you share something.
What am I going to share? So I'm going to share about my nightly routine. And I don't have a whole bunch of bottles and things. I was going to grab my toothbrush and toothpaste because when I go to bed at night, I strive to brush my teeth.
Oh, I didn't bring my toothbrush, but I also do that.
And if I've worn makeup that day, I usually try and wash my face. And honest, the truth is, because this is a truth zone, man. I'm going to share with you here. I don't even do that every night. Okay.
You don't?
No, because
What do you
I
do?
tend to fall asleep on the couch. That's what I do.
Oh,
I do.
I do
So
that
sleep,
sometimes too.
I'm not a great, me and sleep have this really love-hate relationship. I love to do it. And sometimes I hate because it won't let me do it. Like my brain and stuff. So I have this really kind of real interesting relationship. So most of the time, I would say almost most nights, I fall asleep on the couch while TV's on. I also tend to fall asleep a lot too. If I haven't fallen asleep just with normal watching TV, I will put on Law and Order, an episode. There are many seasons of it, and I tend to fall asleep really easily and well to Law and Order. Either SVU, regular, or criminal intent. It's not specific.
Those are the ones I fall asleep to as well. I can't watch Criminal Minds when I go to bed anymore.
No.
It gives me nightmares. I don't know why.
Something about that boom boom, and it just and I think because I feel like it's okay if I fall asleep to it because it's not a storyline I have to hold on to. So a lot of shows have week to week, right? But the beautiful thing about Law and Order this is what we're talking about. This is so fun. Anyway, but the beautiful thing about Law and Order is that they're self-contained. So if you watch an episode, they all follow kind of the same thing. Partway through, it's going to switch from the investigation to the courtroom shenanigans, and it switches, right? And it happens, and by the end of the episode, it's done. So if I fall asleep and don't watch the end of it, ew. Anyway, then I get a new chance to watch a new one. It's all okay. Wait, ew. And cool. I'm glad it works. No, see, what a great product. It works. So how do I fall asleep? I don't know why it works. It feels like it should be completely counterintuitive. One shouldn't, and it's true. It happens.
I think it's because we've seen most of the episodes. There's no surprise. Well, although I can't remember what's happening halfway through.
I'm kind of in this weird thing now where I'm skipping episodes going, have I seen this episode before or not seen this episode before? And I have to how long do I get in before I realize I've seen it?
How long?
I don't know. Sometimes right away. It's I hope that's makeup. Me too.
It is makeup. Lots of it.
Well, it's not like Little House on the Prairie because I know all of those. I can tell by the credits. But not Law and Order. I'm not there. I haven't seen it as much as I saw Little House on the Prairie.
So the things I fall asleep to at night, especially lately. So I don't know about you, but my nervous system has been really shot. Probably since COVID started, but especially worse these last few months.
Right.
And tomorrow, I have no idea how it's going to be, but lately what I've been watching when I'm not sleeping is Great British Baking Show. Is about the most I can handle. It's hilarious. It's sweet. Every once in a while, Paul gets a little jerky, and I'm like, excuse me, take your negativity somewhere else. We're baking positivity here. Yeah. But also, when I'm falling asleep, I tried to watch Great British Baking Show, but it was so happy and lighthearted that I just found myself laughing as I was falling asleep, and that's not helpful. Right. So I've been listening to Otis. from
Heart
Sleepy
Otis. Heart
on Spotify. Yeah. Oh God, his voice is just divine. And then my normal movies. So Tomorrowland, Inception, Beauty and the Beast, the animated version. I feel like I'm forgetting one.
The Christmas movie.
Oh, The Family Stone. Thank you.
Well,
can you tell we room together?
Yeah, in the middle of summer. Do you mind if we watch this Christmas movie? Not at all.
I never make it past the opening credits, so
it's like close the laptop. Fine. It's true. This is not a fabrication, nor like it's not embellishment. It's like what? So okay. So in the vein, I would like to provide you with an option. I don't know. I forget what channel it's on, but if you can find it, maybe. And I forget the name of it, but it's like the Great British Baking Show. But it's like a show about pottery making, and it's a whole bunch of potters. But it's British, okay. And they like each week it's a new pottery challenge, and they have to use the potter's wheel for some of it. So sometimes they make a tea set, and sometimes they make like a big vase, and sometimes they made a sculpture, and it's all with clay and pottery, and they're so supportive and loving to each other, and they help each other, and I'm just like,
that's what I love,
pottery, right?
Is that those shows are just bursting with love for other contestants. Like they're not trying to kill each other. They're not trying to like jack them up halfway through an episode because they want to win instead. I mean, they're just loving and they help each other out.
Isn't that nice? I've seen the glass blowing one too.
I haven't seen glass blowing. Sorry.
There's a glass blowing one too. It's really awesome. Oh, so and I found this out. So when I was in Canada, I had Canadian Netflix. So just so y'all know, Netflix in Canada is not entirely the same as Netflix in the US or anywhere else because they changed some of the programs. Some of it's the same. So what did I stumble upon? The Great Canadian Baking Challenge. Like it's just like the British one, but it was Canadian.
Did they have it here?
And it was just like in the big white tent. And it was like, but it was Canadian. I haven't looked for it on the US Netflix like since I've been home. But
if we have it, can we watch it?
Yes, we can watch the Canadians bake. I mean, it made my heart smile because again, that's still that same like helpful, loving thing. So, all right.
I bet they're probably even nicer than the British.
Canadians are nice. Yes. Sorry. So, what else shall we chat about? Did we want to? What else do we want to do?
Well, I have a reading somewhere.
Would you read to me, please?
I will as soon as I find it. Did I close it? Go. Oh, here it is. Oh, it definitely closed. Darn it. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting.
What's interesting?
I forgot about this part of the book.
What book?
Oh, sorry.
What book you looking at?
I've been reading this all day. So if you came to morning meditation, we went through this. If you came to Deirdre's talk earlier, we went through this. It's been my go-to today. Okay, so I'm on page 126. And let's see what we got here. Interesting. Okay. By releasing all the old definitions of who you are and living through your five senses, you connect with the immersed gifts that each sense provides. Use your warrior goddess mojo to focus on them one at a time, making the most of every sense so you can make contact with the majesty of your inner temple and touch the wide open mystery that surrounds you. With this new base of sacred awareness, you will find yourself naturally more and more authentic, present, and joyful. Don't fall asleep to the wonders of your senses. They are here to help you be you fully. From this place of authentic awareness, let's travel into the world of yes and learn how this one word is your passport to freedom. That makes me want to read the rest of the book. But okay. Senses.
Passport to freedom. That's nice. Where would your passport to freedom take you?
Right now, at this moment, to a bed at the Dreaming House in Teotihuacan, Mexico, with a cup of Cafe de Olla and heavy cream in it, which I apparently smuggled in because that's not a thing that you can typically get there. Ooh, and 2 packets of stevia.
And 2 packets of stevia. It's very specific and yet very delightful. Oh my gosh, that's a great stamp.
If we were in our room,
stamp your passport.
And I was in my little enclosed thing.
Nice.
With the dog barking.
And you hear the dog. Yeah, hear the dogs barking. The bombas. Yeah.
Where would you go on your passport to freedom?
On my passport to freedom. That sounds so exciting. I think right now, my passport to freedom would take me to. That's a tricky one because there's so many places, but it would probably, like, if I could just imagine right now a spot, it would be so peaceful, and I would have all of my loved ones, like everyone, they would just get to like go boop and be there with me, and we would be like probably I want to say some tropical place. You know those places where you can get like the cabanas or the huts that are like over the water, and the water's like perfect.
Like in Belize.
Yeah,
Jamaica maybe,
like somewhere, and you're right over like this perfectly amazing blue water, and you can see the little fishies swim by, and then you just like walk out your door and like jump in the water, like you don't have to, like it's like paradise. So I think that would be, and it would be perfect because all of my loved folk, my beloveds, would all like be there too. I'm sure they'd appreciate it too, and because it could just like boop, and everybody would be well and healthy and delighted. So that's, yeah.
I love it.
Right?
I want to go. Yeah. Am I a beloved?
Yes, my darling. Of course. You don't get a choice. You're like one of those people like you're going. Pack a bag. Or don't pack a bag. I don't care.
Don't
just don't pack a bag. Yeah. Don't care. Oh my goodness. So did you eat all your cake?
Cake?
From the other day.
I did eat all my cake. And it was delicious. My favorite.
What was your favorite flavor?
I think was the peach marmalade.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good. The blackberry was good, but there was something weird about the icing that I couldn't quite place.
Okay.
Just slightly was not my favorite. But peach was definitely my favorite. I loved that cinnamon. What was yours?
So mine's still the blackberry. It didn't change. The peach was really good. So just a little bit of context because that was random. What cake? See, somebody asked what cake. So the other day we went out on a bestie date, and it was really fun on Friday afternoon. And part of it was like I was sharing with my dear friend Sarina about this cake shop that I had stumbled upon.
Can we back up real quick though? Yes. Can we tell them what we got for lunch?
Yes, you can tell them what we had for lunch.
Just for 2 seconds.
Just for 2 seconds.
Shrimp that was grilled and wrapped in a jalapeno with bacon and cheese, maybe? And then a half rack of ribs.
Yeah.
And then it also came with sides. Yeah. So when it came, why didn't you share? That's a great question. Although you might be talking about the cake. We did not share our meals, but we did eat them for 3. Well, I ate it for 3 meals. And then, okay. And then while we were there, Tara brought up the cake. Carry on.
You know what part you left out? You left out a part. Did you do that deliberately?
No. Did you? You can share.
Can I share? And we had these beautiful, delightful Rosa sangrias, but oh my gosh, were they strong? They had rosé in them and strawberry, but I kept so I would drink some and then I would water it down because like it was just too much. So we had those 2. That was so then we went and had a cake, and because I stumbled upon this delightful cake place called Loft 22 in Fort Worth. If you're in the area, you should go there. And so they have like, you just call them ahead of time and be like, they have 12 different flavors of cake, right? Signature that you can get anytime by the slice. And you just have to call them up ahead of time and tell them you're coming to pick it up, and they will bring it out to your car.
It was so fun.
Isn't this a marvelous world we live in, that this is a thing? Like,
and they came in individual boxes, right? With bamboo cutlery.
With bamboo cutlery, right? And just delightful people that work there and own it. And anyway, so that's the backstory of the cake. I enjoyed the one was like a blackberry and cream. I think that's my favorite. Okay, so there was one that was the mint. What did you think of the mint? Tell me, mint cake.
I loved this. Mint. I loved the chocolate chip mint.
Did you?
Did you think it was overpowering?
No, it was weird.
Oh,
First of all, it was green cake, which my brain didn't know what to do with green cake.
It was mint colored.
Right. But it was green. And then it was mint. But so the mint flavor I found out was in like the moussey bit in between the layers. Right.
And there was also the chocolate chip white stuff. Was that the mint? I thought that was cream.
Right. I don't know. In I figured out the flavor of the mint was in the cream because I actually liked it. But green cake, it's just weird for me.
So it's my favorite shade of green. So I was epically excited. I was like, this is seafoam.
Seafoam cake. All right. Wow. Anyway, so I'm glad you enjoyed your cake. I actually got home and a family member who swung by for a visit took some cake, which is nice. I was able to share the cake, which was less cake for me, which is actually probably a good plan considering I brought home 3 large pieces of cake. Right? So
3 large pieces.
They were large pieces.
They were large. Jason and I split them.
Yeah, same. They were large. This is true. Getting hungry. I haven't had supper yet.
Are you sharing how you found the cake place? Why we were venturing to the cake place, or is that under wraps?
It's not a secret. So I found the cake place. So I want to say, so here, oh gosh, I could tell a story that goes on for years. So I'm going to try it really quick. I'm part of these. If you like to go out and eat and stuff and your city has foodie groups, like try and find one. Fort Worth, DFW, Dallas Fort Worth has one, like this great foodie group, which is basically, and it's owned by a lot of restaurant owners and stuff. So it was really great has been really great during this pandemic, and that they're able to share when they have specials and family specials and stuff. So it's been really great. So in this particular group, I saw a bunch of times, because people ask for special occasions, where can I get a cake? And over again, I saw this place, Loft 22, LOFT space 22, Loft 22. So I was all excited. But what do you do with just getting cake? So, but then, huzzah, a miracle happens, and my daughter's getting married. And guess what? We need cake. Boom. Like, got just the place. Because I've been wanting to try this place. So then what we did with her and her fiance is we got a bunch of pieces of cake too. And so then they came to our house and they had the cake tasting, because planning a wedding in the time of COVID, a little bit unusual. Okay, a lot unusual. So, but they came to the house and then they had pieces of all the cake. So I have since ordered cupcakes for their wedding. Yeah. Score so 1. Score for cake. All right.
Cake. Do you have a bedtime story or anything for us?
I also have a reading for us this evening.
A reading?
I have a reading. Readings. This reading is from Warrior Goddess Training, which is not the prequel to Warrior Goddess Way, the one you read for, but kind of is. This book was written first by the amazing Heather Ashmara, and then Warrior Goddess Way was written after it. So, however, they are independent. But I stumbled upon this and I was like, I didn't stumble upon it. I've read this book many times, but this jumped out at me today is what I wanted to read. So here we go. This journey of opening the heart wider than our fears takes time and perseverance, as you have spent years training it to do the opposite. The next time you notice your heart starting to close off or become scared, the medicine to feed yourself is compassion and self-love. The following is an example of what I mean by this. Remember, I'm reading from Heather Ash's book, so this is her story, not mine. A friend was driving me to a workshop, and I was having a rough day. When she asked me what was wrong, I started to cry and shared all the ways that I was overwhelmed and scared about some changes coming up in my life. Her response was, "Okay, warrior goddess, you know you always land on your feet. It's time to step up and walk the talk." In the past, my judge would have used my friend's words to say, "Get over your whining and get a grip. What is wrong with you?" Result, closed heart to self, a pushing down of emotions, and attempting to bully myself into making the change. Or I might have taken her words and said, "No one understands what I am going through. It's just all too much and I can't do this." Result, closed heart to self and feeling more victimized and overwhelmed. I chose to take the warrior goddess path. I took a deep breath, closed my eyes, and opened my heart to me. From this open-hearted place, I let myself feel my emotions completely and witness what was arising. I felt the overwhelm. I felt my judge's frustration and sense of being out of control. I felt my victim's terror of not doing right. And then I went inside and soothed the part of me that was scared. "Hi, scared part. There's a lot going on right now, but it's going to be okay. I'm here with you. It's going to be okay." I stopped judging myself and chose to just be present in this moment. This self-compassion created a release in my being, and I could then look for what was working and what were my next steps, all from a loving place. When I opened my eyes again, I told my friend, "Okay, I'm ready to go." You see, being a warrior goddess does not mean you never have emotional meltdowns, or that you never have a difficult day, or that you avoid heartbreak. Being a warrior goddess is about falling in love with all of you, with your judge self, your victim self, and your wise warrior goddess self. You are worthy of love, and the heart healing comes when you stop looking outside for love and open to the immense love your heart has for you. Isn't that good? Heather Ash is the bomb.
So good. She is the bomb.
Oh, yum. Yum, yum.
Thank you for that beautiful reading.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah. Are you getting tired?
I am getting tired, and I have this thing I have to do at 4 a.m. So I think I'm going to tuck in for the night. You got them for a little bit?
I got them. We'll finish up and we'll do a beautiful closing. And then off to sleepy time. And for anyone who's fallen asleep with us tonight and would love to wake up with Sarina, she'll be doing some love streaming early in the wee hours. At what time is it again?
It's at 2 a.m. Pacific, which is 3 a.m. Mountain, 4 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Eastern, and oh Lord, 6. Hold on. 8 a.m. in the UK, I think. I think that's
Something
right.
like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Something
Check
like
World
that.
Clock Buddy.
Yeah, to see.
Or World Time
yeah.
Buddy. Okay, so I'm going to go to bed. But I will see all of you cool cats at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Thank you, my love.
You know, always love hanging with you.
Always. And I'll see you again tomorrow night.
And we're doing this tomorrow night again, same time. So, man, woohoo, go us. So, sweet dreams, my darling. Mwah.
Thank you. Mwah. Bye.
Bye. All right. And as we bid good night to the sweet, sweet Sarina, I'm just going to finish up here and share with y'all we'll do a little kind of sleepy time visualization. Tuck yourselves in, to call in rest. So if you want to go ahead and get yourself comfortable, maybe switch down in your chair a little bit. Whatever feels good in the moment. Just go ahead and take a deep breath into your body. And one more. As you continue taking in sweet breath, sweet gifts of the element of air and bringing them into your body, feel that life-giving oxygen and energy just going through your body. Gentle, measured, and perfect. It's going so well. And noticing if you've got any spaces in your body that you're still holding on to tension from the day. And just bringing your awareness and relaxing those places, letting your shoulders drop, maybe moving your jaw around, relaxing the center of your forehead, and just letting your body slip into a comfortable position. Beautiful. And now with me, just take a little walk through your body. We'll start down at your toes and thanking your toes and your feet for how they've carried you today, how they've supported you. And bringing that same gratitude up into your legs, your knees, your thighs, and your calves, and thanking the bones and the muscle and all the connective tissues, and thanking them for holding you, for helping you get around, for helping you balance. And then bringing your attention up into your stomach and your abdomen, and thanking that for helping you today as you process nutrients and brought in water and energy, and thanking them for all of the work they did to get that energy through to the rest of your body. And then down to your fingers and your hands, up your arms and elbows and your forearms, and thanking them for what they've done for you today, for helping you hold, perhaps for driving, or for holding a favorite book, or for getting your work done, or for hugging a loved one. Thank them for that gift. And then coming back into your chest and thanking your lungs and your heart for all the work they have done today to keep you living, for their rhythm and their constant attention. And thanking your rib cage in there for keeping them protected, for holding them tight in a beautiful, safe container. And then thanking your neck for allowing you to move, to turn towards someone who's speaking, or listen to them, or to turn and speak your truth. And bringing that gratitude up into your lips, into your mouth, thanking it for allowing nourishment in, whether that's through air or food or water, but for as a vessel into your body, to your nose, up into your eyes, and thanking them. And then thanking your ears. Don't want to forget about ears. Thank you, ears. Thank you. And then bringing your attention into that top of your head, into that beautiful brain of yours. And thank it for all of the gifts it's given you today. Where it's brought understanding and thought, and discernment, and how it's connected to every other part of your body. Thank you, little brain. And as we share this prayer of gratitude for ourselves, maybe extend it to all those who are holding with us, that they may also feel gratitude for what they have, for each of their intricate and perfectly wonderful systems, for each human that walks or is. And then go ahead and bring your attention back to that precious heart right in the middle. Feel your arms of love wrapping around it, holding it, being with it. May it rest to ease as you find yourself drifting away into slumber tonight. May your brain find ease. May your system rest and be nourished and held, and healing be thine. All right, my loves. So much gratitude for being with me tonight and with Sarina, my beautiful sister, and sending out so much love to all of you tonight as we prepare to rest, whatever way works best for us. Sending you all so much love. We'll see you tomorrow night. Mwah. Take it easy out there, my friends.